Hey guys, this is Jauntym. I'm back with a video. So I'm gonna share a couple of games that I played against a guy, and in fact we played like 3 games. So I ended up winning 2, and he ended up winning 1. So this was a good little competition. And basically the reason why I want to share these 2 games was that there's a pinnacle point where I choose different moves at different little segments where first off we're playing the same kind of moves, but then I decide to take the game in a little bit different direction, and that's how it changes. So this is the first game, standard opening from my side. I just take out some pieces, and he's taking out some pieces as well. Now this is a place where he actually brings up this pawn here. So now in the first game what we do is we take out this pawn like this, and after that obviously I have to do the castle king side. He brings up this pawn up, and basically we have some coverage here, so I decide to do some exchanges, and this puts up us in a little better position here because we have a rook outside attacking them. So now they've got a knight attacking the queen and the rook. So basically I was expecting this thing, and that's really why I kept the bishop at that place. So anyway, even though we have a slight opening here from the king. Alright, so the king, basically I would love to attack him from here, but this pawn is slightly coming in the way, so just will have to wait a little bit. So basically I couldn't really wait, and I just used the rook here to attack the king. It's always better to take out the queen when you can. I mean, he's got 2 rooks right now and a bishop, and I've got a knight instead of a bishop, so I would say that we have a slight upper hand at the moment. I'm just trying to attack his rook, and let's just take it. Rook exchange, but the benefit is that we get a pawn up and it's slightly going towards that thing. Now what happened was I realized that if he takes this pawn, I can take directly this pawn as well. So he's slightly, he's slightly a little bit, well, what do you call it, like complacent here, and he's trying to save this pawn as well, but really what he should be doing is taking this pawn out anyway. So the next move what he does is puts up the bishop here, which is what we slightly wanted because I need my rook here at this location now, and I'm just hoping that he takes the pawn anyway. He does, and we put up the knight here. Now I'm hoping that he would move the bishop, so he does, and this was a killer thing because his king actually has no place to go now, and he's just stuck and checkmate. So this was one of the games that I played, and let's just go for another game. Same dude, and just pull out the game there. Takes a long time. Yeah, this was the 3rd game. The second one he did win, so I'm not gonna post that one. That was actually a bad opening from my side. Anyway, so another white standard opening from me, and basically the same setup. Now here's a change. Now previously when he put up the pawn here, I took that pawn, but this time I take the knight out into the distance in their field. Now he brings up the pawn up, and I just attack the king with the knight. I know it's going to be a sacrifice, but the king is going to be a little bit out of place, and that's going to leave black with some bad piece configuration. So he takes out the knight. I save my bishop. Now obviously I want to attack the king. I do that. If this knight was not there, I would have attacked it with the queen, but obviously it was there, so I need this knight gone somehow. Right, he didn't like my knight either, so that was quite a blow to me, because I kind of like knights. I kind of like to have knights in the end, and he probably realizes that from the previous game. Because in the end we use a knight to checkmate him. So his king is a little bit pinned down, but I'm not really getting a good angle to attack him at the moment. I just needed one move to take that out, if I could have. Anyway, yeah, he's covering the base as well. Now I'm out of pieces, and basically the small gimmick that we used did not really pan out in the end. So we have to start attacking on the other side a little bit. We might just have to sacrifice one rook here, just like that. I need to cover up my pieces as well. Take out the knight since we can, because knights are very dangerous for the endgame. I might just have to let go of that pawn, because I need some opening on the other end as well. So I'm gonna mobilize the king. Now this is a position where the black is a little bit in danger, because the king is there. He's just taking out all the pawns for the black, and basically now we have an opening for one pawn. Now I would say that the black was not really concentrating on the actual pieces where he had to attack. He was just, trying to take out the pawns, whereas he could have just tried and attacked the king. So he just missed those points, and he actually gave us a chance to bring up this piece. Now the next move would have been that I would have taken this. Can I please? Okay, anyway, it's not giving me, but I would have taken this piece here, and he could have done anything, like maybe this or whatever, but basically he would have done this, or maybe done this, right? So either way, if he moves it here, we upgrade the pawn again to a queen, or we can actually do a check here as well. So either way he's stuck, so he just resigned at this stage. So these were a couple of games that I want to share with you guys. Thank you for watching. Do try to hit the like button and subscribe if you liked it. You have a nice day. Bye bye.